Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This video is really about some of the changes that are occurring in Pattaya. It's definitely going more upmarket in every way. All these new traffic lights, pedestrian crossing traffic lights, we've just passed two of them. Now there's another one. They're all down Second Road and Third Road and Beach Road. And people are having to actually stop at them. They never used to, but I think they must have realised that the police are going to do them if they don't stop. And that's all part of the new sort of look of Pattaya, if you like. And this on the right is also part of the new look of Pattaya. And some people said, well, they've already got too many hotel rooms, condos, whatever. Depends where they're going to get the customers from. I would suggest China is the answer to that. That's my opinion. There's the old bars on Soy Diana, and there is where Diana Inn used to stand. There is the Edge condo. All very different. Right, we're going to have a little run up here, continue up Second Road, because I'm going to show you something else. Now that's Second Road, okay, and that is a jumbo jet. Yes, that's a jumbo jet on Second Road. You might ask why. Because this is all going to be a huge market, because the council, it would appear, want to get rid of the street vendors. They don't want all this street food all over the place, scattered all over. They want to get them into locations where they can manage them and they can get rent out of them and they can make them pay license fees and what have you. And this is another one. This is on Third Road. This is the new market, the Excite market on Third Road. That's all going to be food vendors and also other things as well, a bit like Teprasit Market. But in fact, Pattaya doesn't have a night market. Actually doesn't have one. The only one is Teprasit, and that's not really in Pattaya. So this and that new place where the 747 is, those will be the new night markets, and that'll be the food places. Not just night. I think they'll be open in the day, and I can't imagine it'll just be night time. But this is what they want to get rid of. They want to get rid of the food vendors all over the place who don't pay for anything. But this looks nice. I mean, it looks good, and it looks upmarket because they want upmarket places. They don't want this. In Bangkok, they got rid of an awful lot of the food vendors, if you remember, and they ended up having to go into markets and pay rent and all the rest of it. That's just the way it's going now. So all this will have to go. These motorbike sidecars and everything will eventually go. They won't be around anymore, which is a pity because it's a nice cultural sort of thing. It's something I've always liked, and the Thai people like it, but the government don't, and the council don't. Okay, I'm going to take you back onto Second Road. On the left is Siam. Now, there used to be a huge bar complex there. On the corner there was a big live music bar, and it was really good. And they just demolished the entire lot. And then they built Siam Hotel. On the right hand side, just a bit further down, on the left also there used to be a Thai nightclub there. That's gone. On the right was Sabai Lodge Hotel. That is where Sabai Lodge Hotel used to be. That's not there anymore. That's gone. But it was a bit of a scruffy hotel, not upmarket enough. You know, they want something more upmarket, like Soy 2 Inn on the left. That was not upmarket. That's been demolished. But it's all changing. You know. Right, we're back onto the top end of Second Road, and I'll just show you where Drinking Street is, because you probably not really had a look at Drinking Street because it hasn't been featured much recently. It's been closed for a while, but I'll just show you what it's like, what state it's in. This is the state of Drinking Street. Now, if you think that's going to come back, I think it's not. That's my opinion. I think this is going to be demolished again, and probably be a hotel there or something, whatever, something else there. So it's all changing. All the old stuff's going, and they're ripping it out, and they're upgrading everything. I mean, the roads, they've dug up all the roads. That's South Pattaya Road has been dug up from end to end, and they've completely resurfaced it. We'll just go down here while we have a little chat about who you think these development companies think is going to take all these properties, because there's hundreds of thousands of rooms which are becoming available, all new ones. I think that they've got some sort of a nod from the government about Chinese tourism. You could end up with a Chinookville situation here. You remember in Cambodia when it was a sleepy little town like Pattaya used to be a few years ago, and they changed it, and the Chinese came and they brought casinos. They built dozens of casinos, and they changed the law, and they allowed Chinese tourists to come and gamble and all the rest of it. I hope that's not going to happen. So we're just approaching the Soi 7, and I want to throw something extra in here as a bit of fun. 12 years ago I made a video on Soi 7, and I'm going to play you a clip now, 20-second clip of that video, because I took it at exactly this spot where I'm standing right now, and this is the video. It's a bit of fun. If you look how busy it is in the background, just look behind, you can see it was a good time then. That's 12 years ago. This was a 2009 this video was taken, and this is the way it was then, and this is the way it is now. I know it's in lockdown, but it's still, even when it wasn't, it was deathly quiet. So that's the way it used to be, Soi 7, if you remember it. Look behind, you see all the people? Busy, good times. But that's the way it was. Anyway, enough nostalgia. Let's get on our way and get down Walking Street, because I want to show you what they're doing at the bottom of Walking Street. So I'll have a little run down there. Oh, before we get down that far, there was something else like a lot of you won't know. On the left side is Central Festival, just after the police station here. Now, I don't know how many of you know this, but that was built in 2009. Well, built in 2007 and 8. Back in 2007 and before, this was a huge bar complex. This entire area was one big bar complex that ran all the way up to Second Road, and they just bulldozed the entire thing and built Central Festival, and didn't replace the bars, because they never replaced the bars. They just bulldoze them and then build hotels or whatever, and they get less and less and less and less. Right, we're down at Walking Street. Let's have a look and see what they're doing. They're ripping up the road on Walking Street. Just go and have a look. See what so I don't know what they're doing. It looks like drains work or something. I'm not sure, but maybe some of you guys will know better than me what they're doing. When you see what it is they're building on, they've dropped into a big hole in the middle of Walking Street. So they've just dug two big square holes. They're digging this one now, and just to the further up the street, I'll show you in a second, there's another one which they've already dug the hole, and they dropped a big concrete sort of square thing into it. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it can't surely stand up like that. It must sink down further, but it doesn't seem to be able to unless it goes right down to the drain. Anyway, I'm sure some guy who knows about these sort of things will let me know in the comments what it is they're doing. because I really don't know. So just further up here is Frog Bar and the salmon complex, and I'll just show you that while we're here. Have a quick look at it, and that's not looking very healthy, I'm afraid. Again, I think there's a good chance this could never reopen. I mean, they've ripped out, whoever was the tenant there, they've ripped out all the lighting, the wiring's all hanging down. It doesn't look good, but we'll wait and see what happens. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe and share and ring the bell, and that will help boost the channel. Thanks a lot. Tell me in the comments what you think is going to happen with Pattaya. I mean, is it going to be swamped with Chinese tourists that they're going to change the law and allow casinos and turn it into Chinookville, or is it going to be a utopia for us Westerners, as it used to be before? What do you think? What do you think? Thanks for watching.